Hello, beautiful people. Hello, guys. I am so glad you came back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to continue where we left off last time, and I want to talk about basically this getting through this journey, guys. Getting through this journey because I don't know about you, but I'm such a loving individual. Okay, and people like us, we deserve to be loved, okay? We deserve to not be emotionally starved. You know why? Because we already been there and done that. But let me tell you guys about this emotional starvation that these guys, women, will have you going through, okay? But I'm going to speak from the woman's perspective and from my experience, okay? We will not be emotionally starved no longer. We will not allow people to take away the emotions out of our life, and then we can't even give that to somebody who actually deserves it. First of all, just remember to love yourself. Just remember that whoever did it, that's just their loss, okay? You stuck around in that situation and you expect it to be filled with emotion. You would expect it for that person to do that for you because you love them. They fit your fantasy, the fantasy you had created inside of your mind. And one thing we got to remember is that we have to take things for now, for face value right now, today. Not for what we hope it could be. We can't be out here finding people that we're intrigued by and creating scenarios in our head about how they actually feel about us, what our lives could be like. No. Because then you become more invested than you should be, and actually that'll end up hurting you, because then you're just sitting there waiting for that person to feed you. But then you become so emotionally starved and you wonder what's wrong with yourself. Nothing's wrong with you. It's them. They didn't have any emotion to give you. Yes, you are the beautiful soul in me. Yes, you do deserve love. But don't emotionally starve yourself. Did you know that these men out here, I actually feel sorry for them. Did you know that they are emotionally starved themselves? That's why you feel emotionally starved when you're interacting with them. This is where it comes into play, where you have to surround yourself with people who are healing, people who are becoming their higher self, people who's moving and growing each day, putting in genuine effort to let go of the past, let go of toxic ways and things that are holding them back from being their higher self. If you are not that kind of person that has that kind of mindset, if that man is not that kind of person that has that mindset of, you know what, I'm used to doing things a certain way because society says that it's okay and that's what everybody else is doing too. But you know what, you ain't got to be that way. And I'm not going to be that way. So you know what, I'm not just going to give my body up to just anybody just because I can. And then dip and leave and ghost and run and play games and just continue to infect people with your toxicity. Women are vulnerable. Yes, they are, because they are looking for love in all the wrong places. These men ain't it. These kind. That's not it. You need you a spiritually evolved man. Somebody who is literally putting in the work every day to learn to open up. Even if they never had to open up and share their emotions before, that's cool. You ain't gotta be out here just spilling it all. I'm not saying that. But you gotta be honest with yourself and honest with the person that you're dealing with. Do not string them along and make them think that you are even somewhat even the bit interested. Because women, they're emotional creatures. We're different beings. And y'all need to wake up and realize, and it's not even their fault. Y'all should know better. If that man is not offering you any commitment, If that man, you should look. We gonna go into it, okay? The signs, the signs you need to watch out for, because if y'all looking for love, y'all can't just let anything in y'all energy. So don't get too upset, because although they're emotionally starving you, it's because they are also emotionally starved themselves. Society has not told them that it's okay to be emotional, express their feelings, be committed to one person. Society tells them that they should run from their emotions, and they should hide their feelings so that they can always have control over you and over the situation. You don't want to be in something like that willingly. And this is a very common situation. They will do certain things so that they can control the dynamic of the relationship. They will disappear for days, not even talk to you, send a text or anything, but then that's their way of controlling. And what you need to do in that situation is you need to get up and you need to leave. Because you're not going to be sitting around waiting on nobody that can't even give you time. And I'm sure you're not even asking for all of it. They can't give you time. You gotta go. Don't be stuck in that little situation he's trying to keep you in. Because while he doing that, he doing the same thing with some other females too. And ain't nobody got time for that. That's only for females who's choosing to be weak. And you ain't weak. We strong, baby. Okay? We ain't weak. So go ahead and walk away, because somebody's going to give you the time of day without you even asking and begging for it. You ain't got to ask, so when am I going to see you again? You ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to wait 2 weeks. First, we got to give it to ourselves. We got to give ourselves the love. We got to hype our own selves up. When we do something good, we got to congratulate ourselves. We are the souls that we have our own souls. So before we can be emotionally present for someone, we gotta be emotionally present here first. And I know that's a really big and hard thing, and you know what? I had to learn it the hard way. After realizing that I was so emotionally starved that I didn't even want to give myself the love that I deserved. I could have said, no, I'm going to give myself what he's not giving me. I didn't. I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited. What did that give me? Emotional starvation. And it's hard to turn your emotions back on, guys. It's hard. It's really hard. But that person, they're the one that's empty on the inside. And if that situation doesn't work out for you, remember that anything that is meant for you will always be there for you. No matter what time in this universe, it's always going to be yours. It's always going to come back to you if it's meant for you. It's always going to be there for you. If you think you ain't got no man out there that's going to ever love you, first of all, you got to stop talking to yourself like that, because when you talk like that, then what you think you're going to have? A man that's nowhere around to be seen, who actually loves you, because that's what you actually think and that's what you actually believe. You keep telling yourself this because it's not working out the way you want it to. But in order to get it to work out for you, you gotta say, you know what, I know my man is out there working on himself, just like I'm working on myself. I know he's out there. And I'm going to wait patiently, because apparently it ain't my time yet. Things don't align in the times that we want it to. It aligns in perfect timing. God's timing. Perfect timing. And you just got to trust and let go and let God. Have more faith in yourself. Treat yourself with all the love and care you would give to a brand new baby. You would just be like, oh, let me cradle you. Cradle yourself, because you deserve that love. If you are emotionally starved, first of all, we got that man upstairs, okay? All the love you could ever imagine, okay? You're still here today because of him. You woke up today because of him. You know how many things he saved y'all from that y'all don't even know about? Okay? Put all your trust and faith in him when it comes to you finding yourself and finding that right one, okay? Because, I mean, in the meantime, we're supposed to be working on ourselves anyway. While you're waiting, go work on yourself. Go do something you love doing. Go start a hobby. Do something. Do not wait. Because you waiting is basically telling the universe that, you know what, I'd rather just sit here, wait, and not do anything with myself. So therefore, you're telling the universe you don't deserve love. Because you're not loving on yourself, you're sitting there wasting your life. This is a life to be lived with or without them. And first of all, you got to be living before you can get the real thing anyway. So go ahead and live, please. Go ahead and live. And in the midst of you living, you're going to actually get somebody, whoop, like you just going to turn around like, dang, I wasn't even looking for love. Don't go looking for love. Okay? Stop emotionally starving yourself. This includes keeping yourself from doing the things that you love doing. You still got to just go ahead. When you look good, you feel good. Go ahead, get up out the bed in the morning, make that bed. Go ahead and get up out the bed in the morning, brush your teeth, wash your face, put something on a little cute. Whatever you do, just feel good. Feel good. Let all of that good, positive, loving energy come to you because you deserve love. Remember that? I know you deserve love. All that stuff you've been through, that's how I feel. I deserve love. And I will choose not to allow a man to let me be emotionally starved just because you can't connect to your deeper self and your higher self. Just because you don't want to let go of the fast life and you choose to keep your emotions to yourself. Just because you can't express yourself with words and tell somebody how you actually feel. Not you, but them. Usually they don't tell you how they actually feel on the inside because they actually have something else that they plan on doing, which is not to be committed. Because if they speak those words to you and tell you how they actually feel, then they're going to think that you think, oh, now we can be something. So they decide to keep their emotions to themselves. And they are even emotionally starving themselves by doing that. And that's their choice. Just because they're doing it, not deciding to open up, not deciding to be committed and enjoy and embrace the feeling of love and togetherness in this life. Just because they choose that don't mean that you gotta just settle and wait until somebody decides that they don't want that life anymore. Don't sit there and wait for somebody to tell you that they don't want that life anymore. You move on. You know how many men there are in this world? Get it together. Move on. There's somebody out there who's not going to give you they're not going to give you a hard time. If they want you, they're going to show you. They're going to come after you. And it might not be exactly who you thought it was. But I bet you'd feel good opening yourself up to that person. Now keep your heart open. I know you've been hurt before. I have been too. And this is the reason I'm telling you this. You gotta open your heart because it took me 3 years to open my heart and allow someone to be in my life in that kind of way. Now I'm like telling God, like, I'm ready for love. I'm excited for it. I did my healing. I did the work on me. And I feel so much better. I'm not codependent on a man. I don't need them to feel validated. I don't need them to feel beautiful. And I definitely won't be involved in no third-party situations. If you know that's his lifestyle of sleeping around and doing whatever, did you know he's sick? You gotta really get out of that mindset. It's a condition to only want that lifestyle. You're feeding yourself with all of this just toxic toxicity. It's disgusting. Don't be a part of nobody's love triangle. If he wants to go and do what he wants to do, go let him do it. And don't be upset that he's choosing to do it. That's the life he chose. Don't be upset that he's not deciding to give his all to you. That he's not deciding to change for you, even if y'all got a connection. That connection don't mean nothing to him. Until that man is ready to level up, boss up, and experience his higher self, he will not be able to give to you what you really desire. Let him go, baby, because he ain't worth it. Go find somebody who is worth it. Actually, don't find nobody. He gonna find you. I'm telling you. This is how it works. You're probably thinking like, well, if I don't go looking, then I will never have it. You know what? Chill out and go watch a movie or something. Go start a business or something. Okay? Have fun with life. There's so much to explore. And when your time is there, when you are stay in this spirit of love. You gotta be in the spirit of love, even if you don't have anybody. If you don't have anybody, that's cool. You better act like you got somebody, because when you act like you got somebody, or when you act like you got love, when you're in the spirit of love, that's what comes to you. Y'all know how energy works? The things that we create and think in our mind and we put in our spirit and our bodies, the energy that we carry around with us, that's the very thing that's going to bring in your blessings. Did you know that we are divine beings and we're connected to God's universe, which is more than, you know what? God performed miracles through Jesus, right? We're so divine. We're divine humans, y'all. We can use the energies in this universe to progress ourselves forward, to meet our higher self, to experience the joy that we want to experience. When we are closer to our higher selves, did you know that it's easier to experience the joy in this life? It's easier to see all the positive and wonderful and exciting things, even when bad things happen. Did you know that? So be careful with the way that you think, because you are valuable. Don't allow people who are willing to not be in committed relationships, don't allow that to slow you down and to stop you from becoming who you want to be. That ain't got nothing to do with you at this point. They already made their choice. Are they here right now? No, they're not. We're divine beings, yes, but we're not going to sit around and wait on nobody. Nobody. Okay? And I know you got this. You got this. It's time to feed yourself. Feed your soul. Because we ain't emotionally starved no more. Y'all know what that feel like. Lonely, depressed. You can't even pull an emotion and be happy for a second. It's a dark place to be emotionally starved. The only thing that you are used to feeling is pain. Ain't nobody got time for that. You know how hard it is to pick yourself up when you are in pain? It's extremely difficult because ain't nobody else around you first of all understanding how you feel, and that's okay. Because they're not supposed to understand, they ain't God. So you're gonna have to pick your own self up. Because you're the only person that understands how deep you are in this. You can pull yourself out of it. However deep you are, you can pull yourself up and out of it. You deserve love too. That's all you think about is love. But you think about what you don't have, and that's the thing that keeps you from it. You better give yourself the love you deserve. Cradle yourself at night. You deserve to be loved. Treat yourself well. Get out in the sun. Enjoy nature. Go get the energy that is all around us to pick up and create. Like, guys, Do not allow anybody to cause you to be emotionally starved. Not even yourself. Okay? I mean, that's it for now. I'll be back later. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like this video. I appreciate it.